So, as you guys can see down here, lots of really, I would say, skinny trees. Lots of skinny trees, and many of them are actually deadfall, and quite a few are dead standing. And I do have a permit for trees around here. And so this is just right out the front of the cabin, right? This is the view right now. So what I want to do is go in and get rid of as many dead fall trees as possible, some dead standing trees as well, and maybe a couple of green trees, not too many. I do have a permit for that as well. And what that will do is A, it'll give me lots of firewood, and B, open up the view a little bit, right? And so I want to be able to look out here and see the lake, but not too much. I like being hidden a little bit. I do. I really do like being hidden a little bit. But at the same time, I want to be able to see what's going on, and I want to look out and see the lake, right? Sometimes you see snowmobilers going by or whatever. It's just nice. It really is. Maybe I'll see a wolf out there someday. So the more I can clean out of here, the better it will be for the overall experience. Now, the thing I like about this type of wood is, man, it goes up. When I put that in the stove, it's gonna burn. And I know a lot of you talk about pine, spruce, the stuff that I burn around here. Well, that's what we got, right? This far north, this forest is full of spruce and pine right around the northern hemisphere, dominated by it. That's what we have, that's what we burn. And I have stayed hot many, many, many nights burning this stuff. So my plan here is to load up a bunch, buck it all up, bring up my snowmobile, and then throw it all in the boggin. I could easily get a boggin load here, or 2 or 3, no problem. I'm overheating pretty hard right now. It does not take long, I can tell you that. There's so much. Like, it's all hidden in here in the snow, and you just can't get it all. That's for sure. So here's what we got. Nice pile right here. Not a ton, but definitely some really hot fires with that. And then over here as well, got some more. This is an even bigger pile. I don't think I have quite a boggin load. That was about an hour worth of work. And I cleared it out a bit in here. It looks better, right? It's getting there. You can see this whole space is opening up. It used to be just jam-packed. And so I'm not going to do it all now. I like to do it bits at a time. I just found a big dead standing tree on site out towards the lake. Oh yeah, definitely. Great. This guy right here, I do not know how I didn't see him before. He's big for around these parts, really big. I don't have a great sense of smell, but sometimes I can smell the chainsaw, and it's almost like a sweet smell. It's interesting. Yes! Wow! I'm in a place where trees aren't great. Anytime I find something nice, it just gives me this overwhelming feeling of victory, and I'm just so happy when I get a good tree. Like, it just really makes me really happy. And even when I first started and I was just learning how to cut down trees, I was always looking for something nice, like just looking for it. And if I ever spotted one, I would walk as far as I'd have to get it. Honestly, if I saw something really big, I was willing to make the trek for a special tree. And to have this guy right by the cabin, and I know it's not like anything special for a lot of people, but wow, man, I just love it. After all that work, I'm ready for cooking in the wood stove. Okay, these are called street cart sausages. Never had these before, but I guess it's what you would expect to get in a food truck, like in a city or something. There we go. That's a perfect bed of coals to cook this sausage. Won't take long. Will not take long at all. Now, a bun, some sauerkraut, ketchup, onions would make this really good right now, but just mustard, just dipping this in mustard, man, I love sausage and mustard. Wow, this is my roof right here. It's just like a gigantic tile. I use it on the shed, and now I'm going to use it on the roof. Works well. I had to do a bit of problem solving though. I thought a lot about this and using this. It's a rolled roofing that's non-stick. The non-stick stuff is not here in town. And I wasn't about to order some because it probably would have cost me a lot. You can nail it right here. And then I layer it. The next layer comes right over top of that, covering the nails, right? So no water can get in. I should be using a cement, but the cement I looked at, and a cement to stick it, right? We want to stick this thing as much as we possibly can, then hammer it, stick, hammer, stick, hammer. That's what we're going to do. And so the cement that I want to use to do this only works at plus 18 Celsius. I'm not sponsored by these guys or anything. It's called Through the Roof, and it's like a super duper sealant, I guess you could say. It's like a sticky sealant. Clear waterproof sealant. Apply down to minus 18. Like, that's good. That's probably where I am now. So it's going to work. It says it lasts 20 times longer than roof cement. So this was my option. This little jug right here, $50. I looked at the cans of cement, like would be equivalent to a paint can of the cement, $36. So the paint can of this stuff was $150. This is how I'm going to get it straight for right now. Think I killed that blade? Yeah, I got to cut through it the other way. Holy. I definitely need to work on my, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm bringing it right to the edge. Now, I'm gonna roll it first, see how I feel about it, cut it. Then, I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna drape that down. I'm gonna stick this stuff right here. And I'm gonna stick it all down here. I'll nail it down there. I mean, I don't know. I think what I do is I accept that I'm not gonna have a straight cut here, right? So I'm gonna cut a little bit extra. Oh man. Apparently this stuff is like super dangerous. I don't wanna, what's gonna happen here? Like what's gonna happen when I open it? Oh, okay. Oh, scary. Scary stuff. I mean, it's not frozen, but I can tell you that it's freezing up here. Just got a general all-purpose brush. I almost feel like it's super glue. Let's see if it's everything it's cracked up to be. I'm committing to this moment right now. Uh-oh. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How much do I need? Should I have gotten a couple of these? Like the big $150 can, I wonder? I think so. I think I'm gonna need more. And I'll nail into this just to make sure it's really good to go. Oh yeah, it's grabbing now. Couple of nails to hold it in place there. Give it a good seal. I mean, I think it's just like glue. You got to hold it, right? Now, what I do is I nail down here. And I see my marks for 24. And then I'm going to come over top with that stuff. We're good to go. Yeah. There. Good. Trying to hit my studs. Since I know that stuff doesn't set instantly, I'm going to put it right across this line right here, the nail line. I'm going to paint it. I'm going to roll out, push it down and set it the best way I possibly can. And I feel like it is going to hold pretty nicely on this tile because it's holding really nicely on the wood. It's a bit messy. It's not like trying to spread paint. It's like trying to spread glue. Okay. I might need another roll of this roofing too. But it's sticking. It is sticking. Oh yeah, I can't pull that up. That's just glued in there now. Come on. Even though this is deadfall, and it's probably been on the ground for a couple of years. Oh, plane overhead. There's moisture, for sure. I can feel the weight, right? There's a bit of weight to it. The advantage of these little guys is you can just throw them in the stove just like this. This anorak that I'm wearing is Boreal Mountain anorak, and it's unbelievable. Like, it's so tough. I can go in the woods and I can just brush up against everything and nothing's gonna stick to it, and I'm gonna stay super warm. And it breathes like, I mean, it's just the best wool, right? It's just full-on wool. I'll put a link in the description if you guys are interested. Now, do I want to throw that other tree on top of all this? Not bad. Almost a boggin load. And I only took like, I don't know, a third of what's available in there, maybe half. I'm gonna have to clean all of this stuff up. This was all buried in the snow. All these little bits of branches. I couldn't see them when the tree fell. And the snow's so deep over there, there wasn't enough impact for these to break when it hit the ground. Okay. Oh yeah. Lots of work to do on these guys. Oh, baby. Just from around here, that's one of the best loads all winter. Wow. Yay. No problem, no problem. Hi, hi, Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. Whoa. Where's Mama? Where's Mama? How are ya? Oh, here, you got a cute hat on. Yeah. Oh, you're some nice boy. Hey, you excited to be here? Yeah, you like being outside? Okay, okay. Okay, okay, I'll scratch right there. Right where you like it. Oh, right there. Look at that. You can't get enough of it. Oh, okay, okay, you little tricker. Perfect. Okay, so as many of you know, I've been struggling to get this stove top clean. And in the last video, I tried to get off all these stains here. Now, some of this is new stuff just from cooking today. It's weird. I don't know like how this even comes into existence. Like, what is this stuff? Water maybe sometimes. But anyway, I got all kinds of recommendations on how to clean this up. And the one that really stood out to me was tomato paste. I mean, I just did not know that tomato paste could clean something. So I have to try this one first. So many different recommendations coming from you guys. This is test number one. If it works, then this is what I'll do. If it doesn't, I'll move on to another popular suggestion in the comments. Crystal's gonna help. And we just Googled it. And what did it say, Crystal?
Apply it for 30 minutes.
Yep.
And then scrape it with like a scraper spatula.
Okay.
And we have used oven off before. Or easy off.
The oven cleaner?
Yeah.
And it didn't work, did it?
A little, but not enough.
No. The old trusty Leatherman that I use for everything. I definitely need a proper can opener here, don't I?
I actually was going to bring one today and then I forgot about it.
This is okay. It works. Just takes a long time. Generous amount, eh? Oh, it's like painting.
Like, yeah.
Bob Ross?
Bob Ross. That's, I was trying to think of it.
Put a tree right there.
Yeah.
Just a little tree.
Friendly tree. Happy tree?
Happy tree. Happy, yeah, happy little tree. So I'm just spreading it with my finger. I want to get it over everything. It's not easy. It's just it's not like paint, right? It's like you can miss spots. Now, this chainsaw is cold, right? But remember, I explained it earlier this year. And it's really working well for me. Hopefully it works now that I'm showing it to you guys again. I'm gonna go down to full choke, all the way down to the bottom, full choke. 3 pulls, 1, 2, 3. Then I go to half choke, right there. See, she wants it. I'm gonna go down again, try it again. 1, 2, 3. Half choke. Amazing how that works so well, even though this chainsaw is freezing cold. Okay, so we've got a ton of these really skinny ones. We're just throwing them here in the kindling splits box, and yeah, it's all going to be used. Lots of kindling now, which is great. Can always use that stuff. So the thing is with this stuff, it's been here for 30 minutes now, at least, while we were out doing the wood. Like I said before, it's burnt, right? The stove is burnt. It's not stained. And Crystal was just looking it up. And apparently this is something that propane stoves are known for. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's going to get it white where the stains aren't. Mm-hmm. Or the burns, I should say.
Yeah, but it's doing minimal to that. I actually think Easy Off did more than this is doing.
Uh-oh. The old tomato isn't working for this, guys.
No.
I think it's coming out.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I think it's coming off. I think if I had...
Oh.
It is.
I think I said... Maybe put a whole bunch more and leave it overnight?
Let's just leave it a bit longer. Okay. I think it might start working.
Maybe put more down?
This is pretty cool. I don't know. Let's just leave it. Okay, I'm not going to get my hopes up. It's been on for about total, what do you think, 45 minutes to an hour?
Yeah.
See, it does, but it's not great.
The amount of elbow grease would be a lot, I think.
Yeah. A lot of elbow grease, yeah. I need a scrub pad, don't I? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would make things a lot better.
I hate the smell of it.
Okay, look underneath.
Yeah.
This is a result. It's got, well, it's rust.
Yeah.
It's rust. I wonder why. Maybe the stove was left outside at some point. I got the stove with the cabin. Wow, that's really rusty. Ooh. Man, this thing is so heavy. Holy smokes, boys. Okay. I had to get Crystal to bring me another one of those. It's going to take 3 rolls just to do that small roof. It seems to have really grabbed hold. It's not perfect. Over here, you can see yesterday I brought this one up, and then I tried to bring this up, and it just kept splitting. And so I figured I'm gonna cut it all along the way here. I'll even cut this one off. And then I'm gonna put my flashing down here. It'll come over, and I'll seal it all up with that stuff. So the water will have no way to get in here and no way to get in this way. Okay. This roll is not even. I'm gonna take a little bit extra. Take this much right here. Now, before I go too far, yeah, I'm nailed in. Okay, I had to make sure. Really trying to goop it on here. Yeah, we're good there. Just like that. Okay. Oh yeah. This stuff is way gooier today. So I'm running into a few issues here because I've got like just little creases there. You see them? This stuff rolled out and it's as tight as I could get it, but it still does these little waves. And so as I'm pressing this down in, there's little spots where it wants to not grab that glue. See, with this one being so flat compared to these, it really is causing an issue at the seal point. I feel like this is going to be really nice because it's so flat that this seal is going to be perfect. I'm going to have to add more of that sealant stuff along this seam where there's like little bubbles. Okay, I'm on bottle number 2, or jar number 2 of this stuff. And I'm really hopeful that's all I'm going to need. Crystal brought me an extra bottle of it this morning because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. That seal right away is strong and excellent. That's what I wanted. It's exactly what I was looking for. This seal is excellent. Really, really good. Like this, it's done. It's sealed. And it all has to do with these pieces of roofing matching and being super flat. Okay, a little bit of situation here. You can see I'm going to have a huge overlap. So normally I would put my sticky stuff here. I don't want to put it here. Just like lay it on this stuff. It's not going to want to stick really nicely to that. But I think if I get my length and then I do a flip it over and do a nice layer right here and then flip it back over, it'll stick there. I need it to stick at its widest points. If it sticks here, that's great, but wind can get underneath. Maybe water will want to start coming back up underneath if I don't have it sealed here, right? It needs to be sealed here and here. Oh, there we go. I just can't see this working. I just don't know. Ugh. Oh, don't rip, don't rip. Oh, man, they're ripped. Not bad, but just a little bit. Little rip right there. Okay. Oh, no! Oh, oh, oh. It ripped twice. right there. I got caught underneath of a nail. Why? Are you laying like that? No, no. Negative. Can't see it sealing nicely. Question. I could Google this, but I'm going to ask you guys because it's fun. If I use these nails right here and nail down here to hold this in, these are supposed to be waterproof. My only concern is because I'm nailing into this tile, it's not a smooth surface. I mean, I could coat them in that gunk. That might do the job. In fact, I could just nail it all the way down and then coat the nails in the gunk, right? Could just use these guys, nail them down in everywhere, put a little coating over top. No water will get in. What's going on there? Oh, I've doubled up, that's why. Okay. Yay. The cabin extension is more protected now than it's ever been. There's no doubt. The tile that I put on will protect the extension, but I really do need to fine tune it. But I did notice that the seams, right, that I did last night have really taken. Like, it's really tight. And so maybe I just need to be a little more patient because the seams that I put down today, I'm wanting them to grab right away and stick, and it doesn't seem to be doing it. So I'm a little bit concerned about it. What I'll do is I'll come out and I'll check it in the morning, and which will be in the next video. You guys will be able to see how it's holding up. But yeah, the first seams are really nice. So I feel like in the end, this will work. I just need to be patient and I need to be willing to adjust. So there's a few things that I need to do to make this roof better, even more leak proof. And I definitely need to do the flashing. I'm really looking forward to doing that. And it should really protect the extension. And of course, that's what this is all about. All these hours on top of this roof is all about protecting what's going on the inside, and hopefully it's going to be really, really comfortable in there soon. Lots of work needs to happen in there, and I'm going to probably surprise you guys with a little bit of an adjustment that I'm going to make. Imagine that, Jay's making an adjustment, but it's something that a lot of you have suggested, and it just makes sense to me, and I want to do it. It's not a small thing, it's a big thing, but it's not something that's like, oh my gosh, he's redoing it, or he's taking something down. No, I'm going to make a major advancement in the comfort level in that extension, and I can't wait to do it. I mean, you guys can guess in the comments if you want what I'm going to be doing, but yeah, that is on the way soon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a great time. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.